Hey everybody, it's Jay for the Fan 1312 here, welcoming you guys to another episode of Let's Play Sly 4 Thieves in Time. In the last episode, we collected all the treasures of the game, and in this episode we're collecting all the masks of the game. Now, I'm just going to mention this right now. You can skip most of the cutscenes by hitting the start button and then going to skip cinematic. I do that a lot in this one. This is at times 6 speed and it ended up being like 43 minutes. So, yeah. This took me a very long time. Just because there was a lot of cinematics I had to skip through because there was a bunch of missions I had to go to do this. And I tended to show all of them in most of these areas instead of showing most of them and knowing which ones I found, so I would just go to the area and then walk right past it. Really quickly. These also take longer just because they're in the missions. Like, there's one back here. I missed both of the masks in the prologue, which is weird because I seem to remember getting one in the prologue. But then, I guess, then it must have just been in the, in one of Ryoichi's, in the breakout mission of Ryoichi's area. It must have just been in there, and I was just like, meh. So then over here, it takes me a while to realize the place that I was really looking for the other mask was over here, and there's a mask in there. But the biggest problem with this is that, with Clan of the Cave Raccoon, you guys know the fact that I don't really like that stage all that much. Well, apparently I didn't like it enough to the point where it decided to give me no film. The biggest problem was that I should have gotten film, and I technically did. No, wait, no. What am I saying? I didn't get any film. I should have gotten film, and I wanted to get film. Like, I started playing it, but I forgot to click the record button. So I go through like an hour and a half of me collecting all the masks in Clan of the Cave Raccoon. And then once I collected the last one, is when I noticed the fact that it didn't even start recording the whole time. And I was so angry. But it took a while, but since I'm posting the guide as a link, the mask locations guide, plus the treasure guide and everything, I don't think you guys really need to see it, since I've just got the guide posted and you can just follow that. It's not the clearest, but if you're following it to find all 11 masks, it's a lot clearer than if you're collecting just the ones that you haven't found on your own. Because honestly, the guides follow a much more linear pattern than everything else does. Here I was saying, like, if I ever just like stop and wait a little bit, that's when I'm checking the guide to check stuff. There's also a reason why I stop the video for every area, because each area was a different page on the guide, and I didn't want to just be sitting there for, I guess in the video it would be like 7 seconds, but, well, not even 7, it would be like 3, but still. I didn't want to be sitting there in the video doing nothing for a few seconds because I would be changing pages, and because if I didn't do it this way, it would take me a few years. It would take me a while, and it would still be split up anyway, because there's no way I'm going to be able to do a 6-hour recording straight through. Except for the one time that I end up doing a 24-hour video, and I tend to pause a lot in some of these cinematics that do end up playing out, because I pause them because I'm like, oh, I can skip the cinematic, but can't. But just as a warning, in March, this shouldn't be uploaded by the end of, somewhere in March, like halfway through March, War of Olympia and I are going to do a 24-hour video. We're going to record one. Now, I cannot say when it's going to be uploaded, because it's going to be a very long saving process and a very long uploading process. And honestly, I made one before that ended up being 27 hours long, and it never reached YouTube because my computer likes to freak out after a while, and I just had too much going on, and it needed like 4 or 5 days to upload. So, with the fact that I'm going to have to do editing on these, because there's going to be times where we're both playing 2 different games, one on the computer and one on the system, obviously, because I don't have two screen recorders on the computer, or two ways to play with the computer, or two TVs to do different screen capturings, or two... I do have the ability to have two systems that I would screen capture with, but, yeah. Just note that since I'm using a Dazzle to record anything, no matter what, it would have to be in clips for this 24-hour video, because the Dazzle only records up to 3 hours and 9 minutes. So that just means that no matter what, we would have to, it would be in clips anyway, so that's why I'm able to do stuff like this. And like, we'll say, unless the game's only been a few minutes long, then we'll probably split it between game until it's been around 24 hours. I don't know. I'll probably be using a calculator to add up the minutes together, and then divide it all out so I can figure out how many hours long it is at the moment. I would add the minutes together depending on if it goes to a minute, or I would add the hour. No, I would add the minutes together because my Dazzle only goes to 25 minutes. The only time I would add it up if it went to an hour was with the screen capturing, and it'd also be annoying because my computer has a tendency to turn off if we've used it too long, which it likes to do with recordings a lot. Ever since I started recording again, because it has been a while, and I've just been uploading pre-recorded stuff for a while, my computer has crashed a lot. But I'm thinking that I'm going to reformat my computer soon. That's going to be annoying because it's going to take a lot of downloading and stuff like that. But if I do reformat my computer, then I'm hoping that all that stuff won't happen quite as badly. And if I reformat my computer, the parental controls might also disappear, which would include the passwords. I think they would. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they would. I love using those bombs on this guy, just because if you can use 3 bombs on that guy, then he's dead. But of course, use a bomb and then he'll go into the zapper mode. But yes, if you open... You do have to redo a bunch of missions to actually get these masks, and one mask in every area is in the arcade, except for the prologue. The other areas... Well, the prologue also goes with the epilogue. Prologue and epilogue are both one area. So, yeah. And the very last scene in this will be the arcade in Paris. And that one took me like half an hour at most, I think. Because that's a really hard arcade, and the trophy video is going to be annoying for that. Because yes, I have decided, as an extra video, there will be a trophy video. I could do it as a regular video, but I'm thinking that I would just do it as an extra video. I'm not sure. It took me a while there to figure out that I had to pickpocket him. I'm not sure what I want to do with the extra video, or with the treasure video. I really have no idea if I want to actually do the treasure video as a part to the series next, or if I want that to be an extra video, because I'm doing these masks and treasures as this part as just a regular video, and the trophies, I've already beaten the game and recorded it, and at the time this has been... At the time of this voice clip being recorded, I have already completely beaten the game. And that's how I'm able to get the... Well, yeah, that's how I'm able to show off all the masks. Because once you have all the masks... there are 3 masks in Paris. 2 of them that you have to do in the epilogue. 1 of them that you can do after getting every other treasure in the game. So, that you basically have to do... most likely during the epilogue, unless you collect all the treasures in each area first, then you can do it right before you do Ancient Arabia, is the arcade one. Is the one in the arcade in Paris. That's the only one that you can do before the epilogue, and that's only if you get all the treasures everywhere else before completing Ancient Arabia. So, yeah, but these hacking missions are fun to watch sped up now. Yeah. In case you couldn't tell, at this point, I just literally grab all my music and throw it on there, and then if it doesn't all fit, then I just grab all my music, throw it on there again. And I missed the portal there, so I restarted because with these mask ones, there are two ways to go at a certain point on the alter ego. One will lead you to a portal that will lead you to the mask. The other one will lead you to the end of the stage. So, and just so you know, with the trophy video, I will be doing it, it'll just be annoying. One of the trophies is to get a high score on all of them, so that one I will be doing first. And a different trophy will appear. Well, no, that's not the one I'll be doing first. Because the one I'll be doing first is getting a score that appears on screen. So beating the score of one of the people there, of one of the people that show up on screen normally. And I'll be getting that one, and then I'll be getting the one that just beat the highest score on all the arcade machines. That one's going to take the most I guess I'm calling it the most for a specific reason. Video that needed editing. Damn it, I can't remember. Like, I think I even talked about it in this, but there was like one video that needed a ton of editing and stuff. Sickles, I don't know. But something funny about this one, in the guide, the first two masks, the pictures are flipped for the first two masks in the guide. It took me a while to figure that out, but then if you read both of the descriptions and then look at the pictures, you'll notice that, like, the description for number 1 kind of fits the picture for number 2, and vice versa. So, eventually you realize that they're flipped, but it took me way longer than it should have. The worst part was the fact that I already had the mask. That's why it took me so long. If I hadn't had the mask, then it wouldn't have taken me very long. I would have figured it out pretty quickly. If you don't have the mask, then it's a lot easier to figure out. But I had both of the masks here. The most annoying part about the Wild Western area is that I ended up missing one of the masks. Unintentionally. Completely missing it. And then, I think I stopped the video because I redo one of the missions because I was on the last clue bottle. And then I just don't start it up again until I find the last mask. But I'm still ticked off at myself for not remembering to record my mask playthrough of Clan of the Cave Raccoon. Because I completely forget to record that. So, yeah, I'm sorry, you guys don't see any of the masks that I collected for Clan of the Cave Raccoon. But I will be posting the guide, as I said before, so you just check that. And everything that I saw, the only pictures that were flipped were the first two and the Western Raccoon. So, yeah, I don't think there are any other problems. I think that was just a screw up because he might have done this guide last out of the 3 guides. And just been getting tired of making guides on Sly 4 for the collectibles. So I might have a guide open that shows me what each trophy does, like how to get each trophy, so that I know what's what. Now, I might create my own guide for that, and then just put like an X next to it or something if I'm completed it. I wish they would have a check, like the check symbol on the keyboard, like as a shift thing. Because I'm sure they could do that. I don't know, shift spacebar maybe? Shift spacebar. I don't know. They could add it in, as just its own key, they could add it in still. Or they could have you hold Control Shift something to do it. I haven't had you do that before. I like how I'm not even looking at the time on here, but I don't have to because I know it's like 43 minutes, so I'm not going to look at the time on this for a very long time. Time. Okay, whatever. But I do collect 2 of the in the next video, I collect 2 of the masks that are in the epilogue, the 2 that are not in the arcade. And then the one in the arcade is collected in this video. And I do even at the very end of the next video, of the finale video, either the next video or the video after that, I do actually show the area, the game commentated for a bit, and I was gonna collect the last mask commentated, but then I remembered that if you died once, then you would have to redo the entire thing over and over again, so I figured that would be best suited for a sped up recording, and then it only took me 1 try after that. It technically took me 2 tries, because there was the one that I failed in the live commentary segment. I did horribly on that one. And then there was the one that I succeeded in this segment, which I find really funny because I did amazing on the one that I did in this segment. It's like the Let's Play curse is finally catching up to me. Since I was commentating over it, I did horribly. And since I didn't commentate over this one, I did perfectly fine. There is one point here where I accidentally trigger the scene that happens when you blow up the TNT with this melting pot, because I was being too careless and wanting to get through really quickly. So, that's the first time we would see that scene. Yeah, it was in this mission that I missed one of the clue bottles. I even go to the area that it's in, I just apparently didn't see it. Like, it's back here, but I just don't see it, apparently. It's back exactly where I was before, to the right of this room. I decided to return to the hideout then, because I realized that that had to be the right spot. So then I just go for the next one, because I'm just like, screw it. And then, yeah, these slideshows, they still appear, and there's no way to skip them. Luckily, it's going pretty fast here, going pretty sped up, but I couldn't really speed it up. This one was annoying, because I ended up alerting Toothpick a ton of times, even though he wouldn't have been able to see me from up there, technically. Yeah, like, it's just really stupid, some of the places where he sees you, because I was pretty sure that you only had to be high up for him to be able to not see you, but apparently you need to be above 1 crate up, or else it won't work, or else he'll see you. If you're above 1 crate above. If you're above 1 crate up, he'll still see you. He won't see you, but if you're 1 crate up, he'll see you. Which is stupid. You have to go through a lot in this mission just to be able to get to these masks, and I think I was missing one of them, so yeah. Although I will say that at some point I'm probably going to replay this game, and I will be not trying to not collect any treasures or masks, and then just doing all of that in my treasures and masks video, so that I can just show them all off so that I know where they all are. It's a lot easier to use a guide if you didn't collect any of them on your own. If you do collect them on your own, then I say use a guide anyway, but it's going to be a lot harder. That's what I say, because the guide will always make it easier. It will always be easier to use the guide if you didn't collect any of them, but the guide will still make it easier even if you did collect them. It would just be even easier if you didn't, because then you can be sure that you're in the right space, that you're in the right spot. I just like watching this go super fast, because when you're playing the actual game, he's like, this is heavy, when in this one it was like, bleh, and he totally went like, bleh, bleh, bleh. But yeah, there's the masks around here, and for some reason I decided to shoot those spiders, because I'm a complete dumbass. And it says after the first rail section, which was this, I think my screen goes black pretty soon. There was the mask over there on that ledge that I picked up. I know at some point in this mission, I believe, is when my screen goes black because my dazzle felt like saying that it was unplugged even though it wasn't, and just fucking me over. And it really sucked. I really hate it when that happens. But I think being at 6 times speed is not going to appear for very long. I hope not. I just love watching him go through the rail slide at 6 times speed, because it totally looks like it shouldn't, what is working shouldn't be working. And I just hate this mission in general, because you have to continuously hide and shoot things. And I hate it when you have to hide and shoot things. And there's a mask behind those things. And this one was also annoying because I really hate that sarsaparilla minigame. But you have to do it, so whatever. But at some point here, you have to get to where Sly's in the casino, and then there's going to be like a double thing that you can jump on. The best part, the thing I liked most about this one, is that I didn't have to do it. I had already collected the mask, and I think there was only one mask in this place. But I actually got through this one really quick and only dropped one bottle of sarsaparilla in the wrong spot. So once you're in the casino room, and die, once you're in the casino room, then you need to jump on a specific object, which this casino room is this room. You need to jump on that object right there, and then since the mask wasn't there, I just quit. And then there's Operation Gold Digger. Is that the one we went to next? No, this is Jailbreak. Yeah, Operation Gold Digger I go to because I think I'm missing one of the masks in there, but I'm wrong, because I showed you the mask that I didn't. I told you guys about the mask that I didn't get, but it was there, and that's the one that I end up going back to get, because eventually off screen I just go around and search through all the missions. So at one point here, the it's just going to end and then start up again really quickly on that spot where I was before, and then show me going through the arcade. And then this is where the screen goes black for a bit, because I'm a complete dumbass. And I never remember to check my Dazzle, to check my Dazzle preview screen to see if the screen went black or not. Now, hopefully you didn't miss the mask, but I think this black screen does miss the mask, which is kind of pissing me off, actually. Okay. Yay, we're watching a black screen. This is very nice. I love this. I love watching a black screen. I tried to figure out how long the black screen would be before I sped it up, but I couldn't figure it out because Movie Maker Sucks was showing you a preview. And then these things are more annoying. The video files are more annoying because you can't watch them at the start of it. No, when you click on any of them, if you have like 4 video files that were split up, if you have like one really long video file that was split up into 4, if you click on number 4, it'll show you 1 through 4, which can get really annoying. It's kind of nice sometimes, but it also gets really, really annoying. The only way for that to not happen is to have 1, 2, and 3 in the recycle bin for 4 appear. So yay, more black screens. I'm really sorry. I wish I could put something on here. And honestly, I probably could, but Premiere seems to really hate saving out these files, Sly 4 files, so I'm just not gonna do it. The next Mario and Luigi Partners in Time episode that'll come out, though, will hopefully have a different look. Instead of being the skinny top, I'm hopefully going to have it how other peers have had it before, where it has both screens, but they're on like 2 different corners. I figured out how I can do that in Premiere. It's much more annoying probably than the way other LPers do it, because I need to copy the file. Ooh, yay, screen's back. Because I need to copy the file. Yeah, this is an Operation Gold Digger. Because I need to copy the file, and then okay, I need to put the file into Premiere, then copy it so I have 2, then crop them both so that I have one video file shows the bottom screen and the other one shows the top screen, and then I just move them around on there, and then I have it, and then I also need to put my pictures down and stuff like that. So Mario & Luigi Partners in Time is definitely the most editing extensive video series so far on my channel, because it's going to have the DS editing, the fact that it's 2 screens edit plus the other stuff. But yeah, it's just annoying. And then this is where I like trying to figure out what each one is. So then I just end the video here, and then I just started at the arcade because I forgot to record myself collecting that one in the place. But I pointed out where it was, so you guys didn't really need to see it, because I just forgot to put it. And this one was annoying. There's the mask over there, and I kept accidentally collecting the turtle shell just because it was right there, and it was really annoying. But yeah, that only took me like a minute. I think that was my minute and 36-second long piece. Why I came out here, I don't know. Wait a minute. No, I did the arcade first. And then I went out and searched it. Searched for which one, and I ended up choosing the right one really quickly because it was like mask number 4 that I was missing on the guide. So, I first off try and find the ones out here because they're the Wow, I muted my microphone. Jeez. I don't know when that happened. I hope that didn't happen too far backwards. This isn't gonna let me check very well. No, this isn't gonna let me check at all. Damn it! I don't know how that happened. But I skipped the Clan of the Cave Raccoon accidentally. So then I'm just like, well, that sucks. I contemplating... I'm not sure how much you guys actually missed of that, so I'm going to explain the whole thing again. I contemplated, what was I gonna say? Damn it! I contemplated showing all the masks, all the mask locations, and then just not having the masks be there. I also contemplated getting there in a different file, showing all the masks, and then clipping it together. But I decided no against both of them. I can just post the guide. I'm going to have the guide posted anyway, so I figure I might as well just leave it as it is, and if I really needed to, I could explain, but I'm not going to because I'm a complete asshole. I was searching for the tavern forever, and then I finally find it, and the mask isn't even there, of course. And then here we start... Oh, then here we switch to Sir Galeth, because 3 of them on the overworld need Sir Galeth. Which, it's really funny, Sir Galeth seems to get the most use in the overworld for collecting both treasures and masks. Because none of the other ancestors are actually needed to collect treasures or masks, but Sir Galeth is needed for both. I just find that really funny that Sir Galeth gets the most use out of all the others. It's really weird, because Sir Galeth is... Honestly, it's a tie between Bob and Sir Galeth for my least favorite Koopa ancestor. Actually, no. Sir Galeth is my least favorite because I have a slight actual dislike of him. Bob, I don't actually have a dislike. He's just the least memorable and my least favorite. But Sir Galeth, I actually have a slight dislike because I really hate all those, all the people that are just, like, stubborn and completely, cocky. And my screen went black again, but I think I figured this one out pretty quickly. I'm not sure. Well, obviously I don't figure it out quickly, because each second is 6 seconds. Which means every 10 seconds is a minute in this. Oh, I do figure that out pretty quickly. Maybe in about a minute. You might have missed, like, just a minute or so. Which was probably just me getting to the hideout, actually, and going to replay jobs, so... Wasn't that big of a deal. And this was really annoying because I couldn't do anything until Bentley explained it all again, which really sucked. I hated that. Because I was just sitting there like, come on, Bentley, finish explaining it so I can continue, blah, 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 blah. And then we go over here, and there's a mask. As we continue along, we will eventually find a mask. After the first 3 frog trumpeters over here, then you can break that, and then you can shoot this over here, and then there's a mask over there. Which I already got, but I have to show it anyway. The other mask I didn't get. And that's... Damn it. the other mask that I didn't get is right after these. If you go all the way up, then you can collect the other mask and leave. There's a lot of different missions that you have to go to collect these masks, but I just enjoy finding the masks sometimes because it's kind of really funny. Some of the scenes you can't skip is kind of funny, and then some of the scenes you have to go through to actually get the masks is really funny because we had to do the Carmelita's dance again, which we're going to have to do again in the trophy video because you have to do that with no mistakes to get a trophy. Apparently, there's a trophy for buying all the stuff, all the objects or the moves on ThiefNet, and I think I did. Unless you can buy more now that you've beaten the game. I don't know. But I'm going to figure that out. And then this one you have to tail the Black Knight / Penelope for a while before you can continue on. Sorry, it's 10 o'clock at night. Yes, this was recording the day after I recorded the voice clip for the next video. Or for the last video. The reason for this is because I spent the entirety of today recording the video clips for this, and then I also recorded the finale video of the game. So yeah, I collected one of the masks here, and I think I already had I already had the other mask here, so it wasn't. So I didn't need to continue on, but I did anyway because I figured I'm here. It's not very difficult, so I might as well show off where they are. The biggest problem I hate is these monsters tend to like to destroy my little rope thingies on the speed thing. So that the one where you can hold R2 and draw a line to destroy things. Yeah, they tended for that to fail. That tended to fail. So then you needed to do 2 forms of hacking on this one to just get the thing. To be able to get both of the masks, you need to do 2 forms of hacking, which honestly isn't that bad because I'm already at level. Oh, that was level 4. Damn it! I thought that was level 9, which would have been kind of funny actually if I got to level 9 that quickly. But I didn't. Now I'm at level 9, and there's 10. And then we're fighting this thing again. I use a bomb on it, and then I'm out of bomb. Or I had another bomb, apparently. Oh, and now I have another one, so I kill it. Honestly, if you have 3 bombs, then don't even worry about getting hit by that thing, as long as you don't die from it. As long as you don't die from being hit by that thing, if you have 3 bombs from it, then don't worry about being hit by it at all. Then here I go into the arcade to play Super Alter Ego, so that I can find the mask there. It's in another portal, but you have to beat the first stage to actually get to that portal. And that part, this going down part goes really fast, and it really sucks if you're stuck on level 1, which I was. So it really sucks. I didn't even really care about getting levels anymore. I just wanted to continue on because it was going too fast for me and I kept dying. I didn't want to die anymore. So that's why I just gathered the smart bomb and then used it on that thing. So then here, you want to go down here. That's right, not up, down, so that you can get into that portal, which is where the mask is. You just continuously go over here, this is where I started collecting levels, which was really funny, was that giant level area with the mask. And then I could continue for a little bit. I'm like, yeah, they won't mind. And then I'm like, yeah, I'll just leave. And then we're actually getting close to being done, because now there's just the Arabic masks, which there were 3. There were 5 to get, but I get them really, really quickly, because 3 of them were at the very beginning. And because 3 of them were out on the field before going into any missions. And it's just really easy to find them, because I needed 5 total, which meant I needed to find 1 in a mission, which wasn't that hard because my memory is good enough that I'm able to judge which ones that I've already gotten by spacing and explanations, which is actually very sad. And honestly, I need to pickpocket 1 more treasure from pockets of one of the guards in the Jurassic area, I only need to pickpocket the one that's worth 500 coins there, and then I can earn another achievement. So honestly, these achievements aren't that hard to get, except for a few. Like, honestly, completing the dance with Carmelita without missing a beat isn't really hard. The only reason I messed up was because I wasn't paying attention for both of them. So, really the hardest one is probably beating the high scores on all the arcade machines. I might literally get all the trophies except for that one, just because that one seems too hard for me. I think I could beat one of the scores on one of the machines, but beating the top score on all of them, I don't think that's possible for me. I'm not that good of a hacker as Bentley, especially not in this game. Like, if it was in the other game, I could probably do it, because the hacking didn't really change much. If it was in Sly 3, I could probably do it, but not in Sly 4 very much. Not as much in Sly 4, because the arcades are all hacking missions. And we're actually getting kind of close to being done. And my phone unplugged itself. Wow. Okay. I want to continuously have that charge for a very long time, because it's almost dead. And my screen went black again. Yeah, I really hate the dazzle sometimes. Like, one time it got bad enough to the point where I actually had to lift it up onto my desk for it to work, because it could not work on the ground. And right now I have my dazzle on my desk because it seems to work better that way. I really hate it when my screen goes black because I never actually realize it for long enough. It always takes me too long to realize it. And I really hate that. And I'm thinking my headset might have gotten a bit of water on it because it's turning really weirdly. And I like this area. I found that really funny that they had a hidden area that you couldn't really get to. I wish that they had put more in here than just a mask. Like they could have put a mask and a treasure and a clue bottle here. No, they should have put the safe in there. The safe and the mask and the treasure. So that you would get the treasure, you would get the safe, get the mask, and then get the treasure and run back to your hideout. I think they should have put that in there, and then just put them in really difficult to locate locations, like put the treasure behind an ancestor door, but really stupidly, and my thing went black again, but I figured it out really quickly this time. And then here's where I go to the epilogue, or no, this is when I go to, oh right, because the mask I was missing was when we were fighting Miss Decibel, which means I have to go through this entire mission. But yes, I have to go through this entire mission so that I can get the mask from the fight with Miss Decibel. Which is really annoying, by the way. I really hate that fight. So then we need to do the whole Carmelita thing, and honestly, if I hadn't been stupid with this one, I could have just gotten the achievement then. But one time, I literally wasn't paying attention. I was thinking, I like looked over at the recording for a second and it made me fuck up. So honestly, it's not going to be very difficult when I do this. So, yeah. This is probably going to be one of the easiest achievements for me to get, other than the stuff that I was going to do anyway, but I just didn't fully finish. Honestly, technically the hardest and easiest achievement to get is the one that with collecting all the achievements. It's easiest to get because you don't have to technically... It's hardest to get because you need to get all the other achievements, but it's easiest to get because the way to get it is by getting... is the fact that you get it by getting others. And this one I got really worried because it looked like they could have easily destroyed my car by then. But I didn't. But they didn't. And then you have to go through the ventilation security system, which I always forget to boost through, and that gives me my car pain. And there's Luigi's Mansion music playing for some reason. Because it was music. Hooray. I burst through this, and then we go through here, and then I go over here, and then we hack the area again. And I fail it just about instantly, because I'm awesome that way. And then we just finish it really fast. And then there's another schematic that I can skip. Even though this is probably my favorite schematic, where he was like explaining how easy it was for him to do that. Honestly, this is probably one of my most hated parts, was when you had to use those guys to throw with Murray. Like, I'm used to the single enemies not being able to shoot anything at you, and I just hate the fact that they can. And then it's after this area, after beating Miss Decibel after this part, you break that chain, then you go across the area. It took me a second to realize you have to go across the area. And then there's a rope that you need to collect. Go over here, and then the mask was over there. And then we just leave. That's my favorite part, is when we just leave after doing stuff like that. And then we need to get the mask that's in here, which it's really not that hard. Honestly, the mask in here was like at the very... Oh, wait, no. I had originally thought it was like at the very beginning, but it's actually pretty far in. It's like a few levels in. I really hate it when they put the masks a few levels in, because then that means you have to see the arcade game for a while. I thought the mask was just up here, but it's not. And I basically died just because I thought the mask was up there and it wasn't. So, yeah. And we just go through this, we break this up here, then we get the data key, we leave, go that, and then I die here because these guys are mobbing me. So then I have to go through this again. Yeah, this is going to be fun to get the high score on. That's going to be like my least favorite part of that video. That's why I'm doing it first, so that I can get it out of the way. Honestly, I might... Oh, I was thinking about doing editing in the trophy video. That's what I was thinking of. Because I was thinking about editing out all of my failures and just showing you guys the run that succeeds in getting the high score for those, which would honestly be the fastest way to do it, and I would prefer to do it that way, but it would also be kind of annoying to do. Just take my word that it would be annoying to do. Then this is the room with the mask, and then I just die. That's the easiest way to leave. Yeah, I need to beat 4,500 points there, which is Bentley. And then here I go to Paris. Oh, this is going to be ending soon. Go to Paris, go to the arcade, and then we play through this one in its entirety. And then we need to play through the next one, basically a little bit past its entirety, actually. Because there's the portal you can do to win, and then leave that area. But then you actually don't have... Then you shouldn't leave the area. To get the mask, you have to go slightly above leaving the area. So yeah, this place was annoying, and at some point I skipped a few ionic bits because I'm like, it's either lose a bunch of ionic bits and go back, or collect one. So, might as well just lose them. I don't know. And then this guy was annoying. Here, you go over here, and then once you go all the way over here, once you complete this entire area, there's going to be a mask right above the ending place, right up there. And then you get Mark Your Territory, which is collecting all the masks. So, I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hey everybody, we're back for the live commentary segment here, and I just wanted to show this off, that this is where the trophies are. I couldn't find them, they're now under PlayStation Network, and I was an idiot and moved away from them. So, we're missing collecting every trophy. I'm just going to name all the ones that we're missing. We've got a lot of them. We're missing Child of the 80s, beat the top high score on one of the Hideout Arcade. We're missing Apollo Wins, having a perfect workout during the training montage, which I didn't do. Get to the chopper, don't take any damage during Up in Smoke. I'll do that too. Like, all these trophies, I'm going to have another extra video that'll show me getting all the ones that I need to. And this one, I don't know which one I'm going to choose to do for that one. The Cooper Open, have a 20-hit rally with Bentley in each hideout. Oh, God. I'll do that eventually. Navigate like Drake. Take a look at every map in every episode. That's not going to be hard. I'm surprised I didn't do that, actually. Oh, I know which episode I might not have done that. Hubba Hubba, don't miss a beat in the Carmelita dance game. Oh, I guess I did on both of them. Slam 100 enemies with Murray. That's not going to be that hard, because I probably slammed a ton of them. Wait a minute. Oh, I think I know what it means. I don't think I slammed any of them. Oh. No, now I know what it means. You need to pick them up and press triangle to slam it. Place 60 bombs in enemy pockets with Bentley. Shoot 40 penguins with Carmelita. Paraglide for at least 10 seconds without using any geysers? Whoa. That's going to be a hard one. Ancient Warfare 3. Crack shot 10 enemies within 65 seconds. I could do that, but it will be a while before I can. Crazed Climber. Scale the Dragon Lair in under 90 seconds. I think that's in Sergalis area, I think. Golden Arrow. Complete the archery minigame without hitting any friendly targets. Oh god. Downgrade. Complete any alter ego without leveling up once. Oh god! Payday. Purchase every item in the... But I did do that. I did purchase every item in ThiefNet. Right? I don't know. I'll have to check. Hero Tech. Battle with a secret weapon. What? What? Cloud City. Defeat El Jefe on each tower without losing any... Oh god, that would be annoying. Hassan would be proud. Pickpocket a full collection of every item in the game. The only thing that I'm missing, I'm thinking, is the $500 item in Jurassic... Why do I call that Jurassic Thievery? In Clan of the Cave Raccoon. Unlock all 6 arcade machines. Collect all the hidden slime masks. Beat every Hideout Arcade's top high score. Fuck. And then final chapter. Episodes. So we still got a bunch of those to do, but I'm not sure we're going to do those now after reading some of them. Just like, yeah, maybe not. Play the game. And now here, I'm going to go to time travel. And sure, I'll go to Ancient Arabia, I guess. I want to show off all of the items that you get with masks. I know during my regular game I actually showed off the paragliders plus Ultimate Bentley, Murray, and Sly, but I'm going to show those again just because. So, let's start off extras, unlockables. Let's start off by turning on the Monkey Paraglider, Ultimate Sly, Ultimate Bentley, Ultimate Murray, Ultimate Carmelita, Ratchet's Wrench. Alright, so let's start off by showing Ultimate Sly, the Monkey Paraglider, and Ratchet's Wrench. Okay, I don't know what that noise was. I think it was from Nestecibel, but that was just bad. Okay. So I'm going to have to find some coins with Ratchet's Wrench. That shouldn't be that hard. I just have to kill an enemy. Or pickpocket an enemy. Or break something. Come on. Come on. Come on. Loading screen. Come on, loading screen. It's not that hard. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. First off, you'll notice that Sly is in red. That's Ultimate Sly. Then you notice that he has a wrench instead of a cane. That's thanks to Ratchet and Clank. This is his paraglider now. That's the Monkey Paraglider. And because you have Ratchet's wrench on, the coins become nuts and bolts, just like in Ratchet and Clank. Hero Tech, that's what the Hero Tech one was. Okay. Now, let me turn on the Camo Paraglider, turn off Ultimate Sly, because I really don't like it. Turn on Cole's amp. I don't know what it is yet. Loading screen of Doom. Okay. Cole's amp. Oh my god, that looks awesome. Oh god, that looks so cool. I might actually have to leave that one on. I can see why it would be the 60 coin thing. Oh, and the Paraglider now has that. If you were to go into extras and turn both of the Paragliders off, it's been a while since I did that because my whole LP was with the Camo Paraglider on, actually. It would just look like that, so it's not that cool. The coins look exactly the same with this one, though. That's why Ratchet's Wrench is a little bit cooler, because it actually changes the look of the coins, but... yeah, this one just changes the look of the cane, and it looks cool, but it would be cool if it changed the coins into something else, which it doesn't. So first off, let me go into extras, unlockables. Let me turn the camo paraglider on and the Coles amp off. Alright, I think the camo paraglider is the only thing that I'm going to leave on, unless Ultimate Carmelita looks really cool, because I haven't seen that. Now we're going to have a lot of loading screens to go through here, because we need the loading screen between going in and out of the safe house. I really hope that they have a Sly 5. I'm just going to say that right now. I'm really going to hope that they have a Sly 5 at some point. Let me show Ultimate Bentley first, because you can get Bentleys first. Ultimate Bentley, you can get it first. The only thing... These all change just skins. These just change what they look like. The only thing on here that changes what something else looks like are the paraglider ones and the weapon ones, and the only things that change something that isn't on you what they look like is Ratchet's wrench, because it changes the coins into nuts and bolts, which is really cool. But I prefer to play Sly games just with the regular skins. I don't really like changing skins. Really, in any game, I don't really like changing skins. But yeah, here's Ultimate Bentley. He's got a training wheel, apparently. Yeah, I think he looks stupid. So now we get to see Ultimate Murray, which I think looks even stupider. And then we get to see what Ultimate Carmelita looks like. I think it would be more over what something like what Sly looked like, because I actually like Ultimate Sly a bit. I actually had Ultimate Sly skin, the Ultimate Sly skin on for a little bit. The only reason I'm in Ancient Arabia is because it's a lot clearer than Feudal Japan. Because Feudal Japan had a bunch of trees and everything around here. So that it would be like kind of annoying to see someone. Whereas here, it's a lot easier to see someone, and they were both a click away. And you can't go out into the overworld of Paris. So, those are my reasons. And aren't they some pretty good ones? Maybe. I don't know. Honestly, if they hadn't had the beat the highest on all the arcade machines trophy, then I would try and get all the trophies. But this is Ultimate Murray. Anybody that thinks that looks cool can use that if they want. And now time to see the one that I haven't seen yet either. That would be Ultimate Carmelita. Since none of the extras or the ThiefNet give you anything for Sly's ancestors, they stay exactly the same. I think it would be kind of cool if some of the stuff that you bought for Sly you would also be able to use with Sly's ancestors, but you can't. So now, time to see Ultimate Carmelita, which you can get with 40 masks. I should mention, 5 masks for Monkey Paraglider, 10 masks for Camo Paraglider, 15 masks for Ultimate Sly. Yeah, 15 masks for Ultimate Sly, 20 masks for Ultimate Bentley, 30 masks for Ultimate Murray, and 40 masks for Ultimate Carmelita, 50 masks for Ratchet's Wrench, and 60 masks, or all of the masks, for the amp thing. And now I'm going to show off Ultimate Carmelita. That looks cool, actually. I like the look of that. That's like Secret Agent style Carmelita. That's actually really cool. A lot cooler than the other stupid Ultimate forms. I do have to give it that. BAM! Oh, I love playing as Carmelita. I don't know why, I just do. Okay. So, I will see you guys next time when we complete the game. For real. So, after this loading screen of doom, I will see you guys later, alligator. And just so you know, you only saw one mask. You only saw me get one mask in the last portion. That's because of the fact that I got 2 of the 3 masks that you can get in the Paris epilogue. The third one is in the arcade machine, and that's the one that I show. The first 2 where, yeah, I think I might be able to actually beat the high score in the arcade machines, because I haven't actually played very far in them. I just played to get the masks that I needed in each of the areas, and then I just quit. So, it seems like the hardest would definitely be the one in the Paris epilogue, but I'll try it. Anyway, whatever. I will see you guys next time when we beat the game. Bye!